Yes, sir, baby, on the Radar Radio. Yo, North Ave Jax in the building. My guy, what's up?
What's goody, man?
Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Good shit on the freestyle today.
Thank you, bro.
Whole beat. Fire.
Had to.
How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. Just got to New York. Ate something. Smoked up a little bit.
Did you drive here?
I did not drive here. I flew.
Okay.
Yeah.
You flew, okay. Is it typical for you to fly here or you drove? I'm just asking because I used to drive to Vermont a lot. I never flew up there.
Well, actually, I live in Atlanta.
Oh, you live in Atlanta now?
Yeah.
How do you like Atlanta?
It's a change for sure. I mean, Vermont, Atlanta, two different spots. But I'm starting to really enjoy it, bro. It's good for work, one. And it's like, you know, just a new environment is just good to be around, especially when you're in a space like Vermont for 19 years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I like Atlanta a lot.
I was about to say, like, what has been the biggest change aside from, like, the weather for you between Vermont and Atlanta?
I feel like just the lifestyle in general. Like, in Vermont, it's kind of closed off a little bit, you know? I mean, obviously, everybody sees everything on the internet, and it branches off, and people take what they want to take from it, but I feel like it's just, like, a whole nother, like, mindset, lifestyle up in Vermont, you know what I mean? Because it's just, like, closed off, ducked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Atlanta's treating you well.
Yeah.
Good.
For sure.
You getting a lot of work done down there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is, like, in Vermont, we don't have studios. There's no studios.
There's not like one. Come on, bro. There's not
I mean,
one
there
recording
is,
studio in
bro,
Vermont.
but it's like
It's so far away from probably wherever you are.
it's not even that, bro. It's just like the quality, you know. Like over a certain time, like what I realized when I started recording first in Vermont, I was recording in my friend's closet.
That's how you started,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What I realized is that, like, the sound, like, this is like a note to like all like up and coming artists. Like, this shit will change you, change the way your music sounds, start working with someone who really knows. I mean, learn it yourself, but start working with someone who really knows how to like engineer. Because my experience, like back in home in Vermont, there was nobody who really had the experience and really knew what they was doing. So I would record and record. My friend would record me. We would record over and over and over, and I'd listen to it, compare it to other songs, especially like music industry people. And I'm like, bro, why does my shit sound like this? Me knowing that I don't know how to mix, none of that shit. I'm like, I gotta go somewhere else. And I came to New York. That's the first time I recorded in a real studio. Yeah.
So before that was your friend's closet. Was there at least like some type of insulation in the closet, or was it actually?
I mean, we
like,
try to like tape shit up there, but
You guys like found like some like some audio. What I don't know what like some like audio panels, like not these big, but like
kind of
something
like that. But it was like, yeah, it's a little smaller.
Smaller audio.
And
panels?
them shits would fall off too. We had this like adhesive tape, and that shit we would try to like put it on there, glue it. This shit would always fall off. I'd be in recording, like, fucking 5-10 pillows would fall on me. Like, damn.
Mid recording and everything's just falling on you and
no,
shit like that.
Bro, it was literally the ideal closet setup. Like, it was not no nice closet setup. It was like, I was recording on a video game mic, bro.
What video game mic was it?
It was not Turtle Beach. They're red. It got like the thing that comes out.
Oh, it was like you weren't even recording on like just like a mic. It was like the video game headset.
That was the upgrade. That's what made me feel like my sound was gonna change, but it never did. Nah, but yeah, I started off on the video game headphones.
You tell me there wasn't a difference between the video game headphones and like the regular mic in the closet?
Well, the thing is, I didn't have no template.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You had no like Pro Tools or FL template.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I was recording on like a bootleg Logic. Like, it was like a virus downloaded Logic.
Nice.
So yeah, it wasn't even the free version. It was like, because it was Logic Pro. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the fake version of that. That shit was
trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah.
So when was your first time out here in New York? Was it with the label? Like when you were kind of like getting?
Nah, it was before.
It was before that? Okay.
Yeah. So this guy I work with, his name's Kelly. Love Kelly. He directs all my videos, and he before like all this music stuff really happened. This is me still like trying to figure out whether I wanted to do this for real or not. But he's like, "Yo, I'm going to shoot this video for Piff Jones out here." And I was like, all right. He's like, I want you to come. And this is me, like, still trying to break out the box, be able to talk to people, like, really, like, be able to, like, say what I want, tell people what I want, you know? And I was kind of, like, hesitant to come. He was recording the video, another friend of mine, Seamus, from Vermont. And I end up coming with them. I'm sitting in the back seat most of the time, like, even when they're recording. But I come out and meet everybody, and, like, Piff offered me to come to the studio so I could record because Kelly told him like I don't really have a studio out there. And then Piff started fucking with me. That kind of that honestly was like the first like boost of confidence I got. That's where I met my man's History. Shout out History. Man, you know how I go. But that's where like really the whole wave started for real. Like, cause after meeting History, that's where like I got all these other like people I met with, and that's where I got to the real studio. You know what I mean? So like, just coming here, that first trip here was super important to like my whole career right now.
Man, that's great.
Hell yeah.
I love how New York has become such an important part in your career too.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I think it's just like, you know, it's New York. It's New York, bro. You gotta. I mean, especially since Vermont is like, what I always tell people is that like, up north has like the north has its own wave. You know, I still consider New York City up north because you know.
Obviously, yeah, we in the north.
Yeah. And like, Vermont is like on the northern right side, like northeast, and everything in Vermont is like a brush off wave of New York City. So we started saying dead ass probably like 2 months after you guys started saying it. You know what I'm saying? Funny. Or just like words like that, like just little things. It would brush off into Vermont. People would start taking that as their lingo, because we had nothing to like. You know, there's not really like.
Say, yeah. Well, not lingo. Yeah, lingo.
There's not really like something to like base. Like there's no culture in Vermont. You know what I mean? Nothing to like be inspired by, and like that's a huge reason I'm doing music. Honestly, to be one of those people, the first people that they could like base themselves off of.
Right, I was about to say, are there any other artists out of Vermont that like have ever blown up that I might just not know that they're from Vermont?
Nah, there's a group called 99 Neighbors.
I know 99. We were talking about 99 Neighbors.
Yeah. There's this girl named JoJo. Nah, she's like, you know what I'm talking about? She like
JoJo from like when we was.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think. No. She has blonde hair. She's a singer. She's from Vermont, and she's got like, I didn't know who this even was, but I searched up Vermont artists because I got bored.
Like JoJo from when we were kids.
Yeah.
Like Like JoJo, right?
Yeah, she from Vermont.
She used to be in all the movies and shit, like all like the kids movies and shit like that too. She's from Vermont. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Really? Like, hold on.
Bro, she's from Vermont. She blonde, right? Yes, she is.
I'm not talking about JoJo Siwa.
Type in Vermont artist, bro.
Hold on, I just looked up JoJo singer. Hold on, let's see if it loads. I had no idea she was from Vermont. It says she's from Massachusetts. Raised in fun.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you. She was born in. Stop playing with me, bro. Massachusetts, my ass.
She was born in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Yeah.
How far is that from you?
Like 2 hours. That's like
deep.
Fuck, bro.
You said that's bumblefuck?
Yeah, bro. Nah, shout out Brattleboro. I'm not trying to hate on Vermont.
I thought you said my bad.
Nah, I did.
Oh, you did say, okay. I'm like, I'm hearing shit?
Nah, I did say that.
So what area of Vermont are you from?
Burlington.
Yeah,
I feel like that's like the spot in Vermont. This spot.
The spot? Burlington? Like,
Yo,
like
I'm
the
not
Coke Factory?
I'm not hating. Nah, we don't even have one of those, bro.
Really? You don't have a Burlington Coke Factory?
I know,
in
it sounds blasphemous, but you know, we're not the only Burlington, so.
Not the plaque. That's like the first Burlington I've ever, like, I don't know, I haven't heard of another Burlington, so I just like automatically assumed that was like where that started at.
Nah, a lot of people say that.
That wasn't even joking, I was really serious.
No, I mean, a lot of people say that.
Really?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
get that a lot, you're like.
Nah, for like, cause most people don't even know where Vermont is. They'll be like, Canada? Bro. No.
Canada,
and then they'll be like,
crazy,
where you from in Vermont? I'll be like, Burlington. And that's the first question they ask. Burlington.
Like the Coke Factory?
Yeah, literally.
Oh my God, that's crazy. But like music for you started like when you was like a baby kind of, right?
Well, I wasn't a baby. I just like saw my dad would be playing the drums because he got a little set downstairs in the basement. We lived with my grandma at the time.
Was he in a band or for fun?
This was just like for fun. We was living at my grandma's house at the time. And he had a set downstairs. You know, whatever my dad was trying to do, I was trying to do it. But then I like really started to like the drums. I liked the music that was coming with it. So I started to play. And that's the only thing I would do from like 2 years old to like 8. And then I moved into this neighborhood, started playing ball, stopped doing music altogether.
Started playing ball. So what was like the? I know you eventually we get to the point where you and recording in the friend's closet,
Mm-hmm.
but like when it reinvigorated you, was it your friend?
Nah, bro. So this is like the whole like the long story short, bro, is like went through middle
That's my
school.
fault.
I was hooping, went through middle school, and then high school started, and like I kind of hit the brink. And this is like when phones really started to like become a thing, bro. Like I noticed it early because people
Like
started getting in
smartphones.
touch. Yeah, like Snapchat, all that shit. Like when it first started, my 9th grade year of high school, I kind of like separated from basketball. I still played until my senior year. I got kicked off the team. Partially, I say I quit half of it, but I kind of got kicked off at the same
Why you
time.
got kicked off?
Bro, okay, tell me if this is crazy, bro.
Okay.
It's right before New Year's, right?
Okay.
And no, it's New Year's actually. I'm tripping. It's New Year's. We're high school kids. It's my last year in high school. We all have this party, blah, blah, blah. Our coach wants us to be at practice 6 a.m. the next day.
On New Year's Day?
Yeah, bro, 6 a.m.
That's
Well,
technically
I say,
the day
you're
off.
not Coach Carter, bro. Like, that needs to stop right now. Like, I didn't say that. You know, I'm not going to say that shit. Like,
Well, now that he's not, you know, if he ever sees this.
I mean, I put him in my skit in my album. Like, I literally made a skit about a conversation we had. Not the actual conversation, like
But a
word for word,
conversation,
but yeah, like kind of this same subject, you know. And bro, it's just like I don't know,
Did
man.
you just
like,
not show up or did you say something?
I showed up the next day. I showed up the next day after, so we had 2 practices back to back. I showed up the next day, and like I was like, this is before I like got kicked out the team. I was like walking into the locker room. The locker room's right across from his office, and he's like, "Yo, Jackson, come in here." He's like, "You're not playing. You're running. You're not playing in the next game. You're not practicing." I was like, "What, bro?" Like, bro, we play basketball in Vermont. Like, I get these kids love it. I love it too. It's a fun thing to do, but we're not in the league. You know, we're not going to the league. Like, I get you want to win. You're a dedicated team. You're trying to be disciplined. But, like, bro, like, you need to chill out. I missed a practice. Like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it if he didn't want to, like, even if I didn't play the next game, bro, cool. But, like, making me not practice with the team and have to run and, like that's just extra, bro. Way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for some, like, high school basketball shit, bro. But shit happens. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here on the radar, so.
True.
Facts, you know
True.
what I'm saying?
Thanks for not letting him practice.
That ass,
Now he's
right?
here.
Good looks.
So the last album that you put out, which is the title of it is hilarious, right? Lazy, but I have goals.
Yeah.
Why you don't seem that like lazy.
I mean, it depends. You know, everybody's like, they got like a motive or whatever it is, you know? And I feel like for me, I say this, I'm not lazy, bro. I'm lazy when it comes to things I don't want to do. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
when you skip in school, yeah, your mom's gonna call you lazy, but you're not being lazy that day. You playing either the video game, you're doing something that may be lazy in someone else's eyes, but you're really not. Like, you're lazy to the point where you don't want to do your homework or go to class. That's when you're lazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's kind of like the reason why it's like uppercase, lowercase, uppercase is because it's kind of like, you seen the SpongeBob meme?
Of course.
Where they mocking and shit.
Yep.
It's kind of like lazy, like I'm
Quote, unquote,
mocking
lazy.
somebody lazy, but I have goals. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like just saying that lazy, but I have, like, lazy is like what people put, like, that's the image and name they give me, you know? Like, I really, bro, like, for real, like, I had teachers give me Dunkin' Donuts applications. I remember, like, literally, bro, like, literally, they would give me Dunkin' Donuts application my freshman year of high school in math class. Because I wasn't, like, paying, I don't know. It wasn't even on some serious shit either. It was mad disrespectful.
Right.
And then, like, parents telling their kids not to hang out with me and shit just because, like, how I carried myself. And it wasn't even on some, like, dirtbag shit, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I don't know. I feel like another thing I didn't mention about small states, not even just Vermont, small places, small towns, is that success is, like, out of the ordinary there. So it's kind of like when you're growing up talking to these kids, you're like, what's your plan B? You know, that's the first thing you tell a kid. Because the first thing you're going to be is, I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be this, that. And it's like, kind of like mentally numb you down to, like, kind of like try to get you to be someone, like, you don't, I mean, I feel like that's everywhere, but, like, my small town, Vermont, Burlington specifically, it's that way. We got our show shut down. Like, why are you shutting the show shut down? You know, like, why are you shutting the show down? Like, that's it. Just extra, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like little things like that that build up over and over and over and over. And, you know, the only thing you can really rely on, like I said before, Vermont doesn't have that person to look to, is the internet. Mm-hmm. That shit is just brainwashing. So, you know, it's up in the air, bro. It's just shit's left and right, bro.
And your show, so the show was like you, 99 Neighbors, right? And a bunch of other people were on that shit, right? Correct?
Yeah.
I think I was looking at the flyer earlier.
It was like most Vermont artists. Like,
most Vermont artists, yeah. But it got shut down. But there's like not a reason why.
Well, the security like left. Like, the park's not too big, you know? It could hold a lot of people, but it's not too big. And apparently, like, over 1,000 people were supposed to show, but I don't understand how that, like... And the thing is, too, Vermont is getting a lot more dangerous. That's one thing I've noticed about it, is, like, a lot more people are starting to get hurt and starting to act out. And that's another thing they were scared of. The mayor literally shut it down, bro. The mayor was like...
This ain't happening.
Yeah, it's too unsafe and stuff like that, which is, like, crazy. Like, you think of Vermont, that's the first you think, you know? Unsafe.
It's like the last thing I'm thinking of.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Shit happens.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's cool, though, because it's, like, at the same time, like, it builds that, like, anonymous factor to it, you know? Like, not anonymous, but, like, just, like, what would have happened, you know?
True.
And it leaves people guessing.
Yeah, but also, like, it made me look at the flyer and look at the artists on the flyer, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why did they cancel? Obviously, you were on the flyer, and like, 99 Neighbors, who I've heard of, like, they were on the flyer. But, like, at the same time, I'm just, like, I'm looking at the flyer, like, who are these other artists? And, like, were they the reason it got canceled? I know that they weren't, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I think it was, honestly, the thing that's cool about it is I think it was, like, a mix of everything, you know? Because, like, with Vermont, there's not enough people there to, like, show up for just one person, you know? So it's, I mean, there is. But, like, at the same time, it's, like, it's starting to become a community, and you can literally see it, you know? So it's, like, people would, like, a group of people would, like, a chunk of people show up for, like, an artist that's a guest, you know? Or, like, the person, like, right before the headliners or something like that. So it all, like, was, like, a whole mesh of every, like, I guess that's the thing, too. Like, in Vermont, nothing happens. So many people are looking forward to go to this, and they got shut down. So now it's, like... you know, to be continued.
Hopefully by the time that the people see this, there's like a new show coming. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. Yeah. I mean, that's the plan. Kelly's working on it right now, but we'll see.
You got a new single out with BRS Cash right now. Dope ass record. How did y'all two get together for this joint?
We pulled up to the Rockstar Spotlight Studios.
I peeped that. You did like a little thing with them too, right?
Yeah, and they got a slow like setup in the back of it. It's like portable. And me and him just like, I've never done this with another artist. We just sat right next to each other and went back and forth.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You said you never done this before, like.
I mean, honestly, that was like my second feature. The first one coming out soon. I don't know, that's all I'm gonna say.
But it was like the first feature. Yeah, it's the first feature that got released.
Man. What?
Huh?
Huh?
It's the first feature that got released though.
Yeah.
It's a good first feature, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, Cash, man.
Cash killed it.
Yeah. Like always. That's my big bro.
It's crazy because like you've been doing like music for what, about a year and a half now?
Almost
a little bit
two,
more?
yeah, almost two.
And you're signed now, LVRN record. How do you spell that?
How do you spell LVRN?
How do you spell LVRN? Shout out LVRN, shout out Interscope. What's the story behind you getting signed? Because it wasn't the New York thing when you told me that like you came out here to record.
Well, I mean, honestly, it was all like one thing put together, you know? Like the music that had been sent over to the president of LVRN was the music I recorded here.
Okay.
So it's like all like one little buildup. And like I manifested this shit, bro. Like everything that's happening right now, manifested that shit. And like just watching it all like kind of build up. Like let's say I'm looking at it from someone else's perspective. It's like, damn, bro, everything I done, I said I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. And I was like, bro, like that was the year I was like, I'm gonna get signed. Like I knew it was.
You
gonna
said
happen. Yeah, I said it. Even in Vermont, bro. Like I wasn't posting on social media. I wasn't doing none of that shit, bro. And like, in the day and age where everyone relies on social media, they can't even speak to people now in like real life. You know, walking down the street here in New York City, everyone's like this. What the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Shit's like actually crazy and like, just like, I mean, honestly, I got sidetracked.
We were talking about getting signed.
Yeah, get signed. My bad.
You manifested it.
I manifested it. My boy, I was friends with this dude named G. Shout out G. He kind of took me under his wing a little bit, and I hung out with him a lot.
Okay.
And he was like my big bro. And he was friends with this dude named Jahi. He's from Philly, but he moved to Vermont. Jahi's the one that made the call.
Yep.
And Jahi got Tunde's number. Tunde's the president of LVRN. He got his number off a Twitter post and called it one night because G and Jahi were chatting about each other, and G was like trying to help me out with like. That was another reason too that I really got to where I was at. It's because he kept pushing me. You know, it was really easy for myself to lose motivation. And he was like mad, like motivating. He'd be like, bro, you're the best here and no one can fuck with you. Like that shit really boosted my ego a lot. And so he made the call. And Tunde was like, yeah, I'm sending music, I'm gonna listen to it. You know, that's like how it usually be with all people, like that be sending music. He ended up listening to it like a day later. It's like 2 a.m. I remember Tunde literally told me the story. Put it on, listen to the song. It was like, yo, call Jahi. He's like, I want to sign this kid right now. Fly him out. Literally after listening to like 1 or 2 songs. And I wake up to a text, bro, like from a random number. I didn't even know Jahi at the time. I wake up to a text, yo, I could get you signed. Random ass number, not even the same area code or nothing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, all right, I'm not responding to this. Like, you know, I've heard that from mad old heads before. Like, yo, let me help you out. You know what I'm saying? I'll sign you for 10 bands, some shit like that, bro. Like, and
He said mad old heads.
I swear, bro. You know how many times I could like be try to put me on, like, yo, Jada kiss my cousin, like shit like that, bro. Like, shit like that, bro. And over time, it's just like, I mean, obviously, I said no, you know. Oh shit, it's just. But yeah, Tunde flew me out, and it's history from there.
That's fire.
Hell yeah.
Congrats on that. So we got our first feature on the way. Coming soon.
Yep.
What else you working on? What else we got coming up?
I got a mixtape right now in the works with Jetsonmade. We've been locked in for like probably a month.
What? Damn.
Yeah. So
Whole tape.
whole tape.
That's crazy.
Whole Spaceboy team. I don't want to say just Jet because it's not just Jet, but the whole Spaceboy team, we locked in. Having studio sessions with them. Yeah, for the past month. Shit's crazy, bro. This is like, I feel like this is gonna be the project that
Blows you up?
you know what I'm saying, like really
Propels you?
Yeah. For sure, bro.
That was just like did you just meet them? And then that was like a...
I met Jet like almost a year and a half ago in LA. He stopped by the studio for a little bit and like dropped off a couple beats. And like the first person I looked up to in the music industry wasn't even an artist, bro. It was Jet. I would listen to his beats on YouTube live. Like on YouTube, like just on his Instagram live, they'll be on YouTube. I listen to him, and like that's another thing I manifested. Literally, I was like, I'm gonna work with him, bro. Fast forward a year and a half later, 2 years later, got a mixtape on the way. Shit's crazy.
Manifestation works, my boy.
It does, bro. Speak shit into existence, man. Speak shit into existence.
Well, do you think we're gonna get that tape this year or no?
Beginning of next year.
Beginning of next year.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
like beginning of the year for sure. Yeah.
Looking at the team like, what can I say? To
Yeah,
this
like
guy?
what's going on? Like, am I supposed to say that?
Well, top of next year. Well, I'm excited for that. Man, you killed it today. So
Thank
for
you,
real,
bro.
Congratulations on everything.
Hell yeah.
My boy gonna be putting Vermont on the map. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you be on the lookout for that tape.
Yes, sir.
Before we get out of here, like anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at? Anything you want to let your fans know? Now is the time to do it. It's gonna be at this camera right here.
North Ave Jax, all platforms. I don't know if y'all could do edits or some shit. Maybe it's different.
I'll
but
put it like
North
right here.
Ave
Yeah, I
Jax,
got you.
know what I'm saying, right there. All social platforms. Yep, that's my name. Go stream the album. Deluxe coming soon. Tape coming soon.
He's not really lazy either.
Not really lazy, according to some people. And I got a surprise for y'all coming very soon. So
Feature on the way.
feature on the way.
Well, look, man. Congratulations on everything. Deluxe on the way, tape on the way, another feature on the way. Freestyle's out now, so make sure you go check that out. Go run that up. Go show it some love. Make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love and support is free, but y'all already knew that. Till next time, on the radar, North Ave Jax, Vermont in the building. We out. Bow.
Yes, sir, bro.
Love.
Thank
Boom.
you, bro. Appreciate you.